Hello, this is Joanne from JP Writing Services. Today we're going to look at marketing jargon. When you're new in business, it can be quite overwhelming, all the phrases that you might hear. Brand, marketing, sales promotion, public relations, advertising. So what do they all mean? Let's start with the term marketing. Some people might think that marketing means promoting the business, but it's more than that. Marketing is the act of getting your products or services to market. So therefore, you need to start off with a clear idea and understanding of what products or services you're going to be selling. Then you need to know which market you're going to be aiming them at. And you need to have a very clear and precise understanding. Are you targeting a market that is brand new? Are you a new entrant to that market? Or have you got lots of competition? If you have, you need to know what makes your products and services different from the competition. How are you going to stand out? And there are different ways that you can compete. You might want to be competing on quality, originality, perhaps your product and service does something completely different. Or are you going to compete on price? So when we look at the classical definition of marketing, we learn about the 4 Ps. And the 4 Ps are product, place, price, and promotion. Product is obvious. Place means distribution. How are you going to get your product to market? Therefore, are you having a shop or is it something you'll do online? Price, as we said, can differentiate you in the market. And then promotion is how are you going to promote and raise awareness of your products and services. The 4 Ps was a term that was coined way back in the 50s, and in later years it developed into the 7 Ps of the services marketing. So if you have a service, there are other things you need to take into consideration as well. The physical environment where you deliver that service, the people that are a really big, important part of a service, and the processes that are involved. So that's a very simple introduction to the phrase marketing, getting your products and services to market. Then the next thing you might hear is brand. So once you've decided how you're going to differentiate your product, you need to establish brand recognition for your company and for your products and services. And brand is far more than just the logo or the colours you use. It's the promise that your business or your products give to the consumer. So if you think about the traditional can of Coca-Cola, for example, it's not just the taste, it's the promise and the consistency of what you're going to get every time you reach for that distinctive red can. Corporate identity is really the phrase that sums up your brand colours, the fonts you use, the words on your packaging, all the elements that contribute to the look and feel of your brand. It might be uniforms that your staff wear. It might be the cars or the vehicles that you drive around in. So corporate identity is the physical, visual signs of your company. Advertising. Advertising is paid for. It can be on Facebook. It could be traditionally in newspapers or on the radio, on a bus side, in the cinema. There are all sorts of ways you can advertise, but if you have to pay to get your message across, then it's advertising. Almost the opposite of advertising is public relations, or PR as it's usually shortened to. And PR is all about generating understanding and trust in your target audience for your business. And the usual way that people do this is by media relations. That means forming relations with journalists and getting your stories in various publications, or again on the radio, TV, or nowadays in blogs. PR is something that you don't have to pay for in terms of the space in the newspaper. It relies instead on you having a story to tell. And there are lots of different ways you can do that. And public relations is something that all businesses, large or small, should have a look at. We've all got a story to tell. It's just a case of having a think about what that might be. Social media. We're probably all more familiar with this term. It's all the different platforms that we associate with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. The list is quite endless. Social media, as the name suggests, is where you need to be sociable. So it's not just about selling your products and services, it's about writing posts that engage with your target audience. And you don't need to be on every channel. You need to find out where your target audience hangs out and target those specifically. You need to create posts that are interesting to that target audience and use the language and imagery that they'll relate to. Social means that you need to be interacting with your audience. So you need to be commenting and replying to any comments or questions that you get asked on your social media channels. The last term that I want to look at is sales promotion. And this is something that involves coupons, money off, special offers, anything that you can do to give an extra incentive to your customer to purchase your products. It could be a freebie, a download that introduces them to your products or services, to your company, before you sell them something of greater value. It could be the buy one, get one free type of offer that you see in supermarkets. Or it could be an incentive to do something quickly. So 10% off my course if you sign up today, and the price goes up next week. So sales promotion is any form of discount or offer that encourages more people to buy your products and services. So that's the whistle-stop tour through some of the marketing jargon that you might hear in every day-to-day running of your business. I hope you found that interesting, and if you need any further help, then contact me. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel below.